IRI's really evolved in the past 75 years, the same way that research and development has evolved. I think for many, many years, R&D was looked at as sort of a lone inventor off in a lab. What we've discovered is that research and development is really a team sport. The IRI Medal was established in 1946, and it was really a way for the IRI to recognize outstanding innovators who brought great technology to bear commercially and also provided benefit to the society. This year, IRI has selected 2 medalists to receive the award. They are Dr. George Whitesides and Dr. Robert Langer.
My name's Robert Langer, and I'm an institute professor at MIT. I do a number of things at MIT. I teach, I run a research lab, I end up giving a lot of lectures, talk to a lot of students, and try to give advice.
Bob Langer is one of the most creative minds ever. If you compare Bob to anyone during any time period, I think he has got that level of creative genius to him, which makes him special.
Bob always says it takes just as much time and money to answer an incremental question as it does to answer a very big question. So why not invest your resources going after the big question?
I feel privileged today that I'm actually getting this award along with George Whitesides, and George and I started a company along with Carmichael Roberts and others, and they're using biomaterials to create all kinds of new medical devices.
I think Bob's big contribution is he really put on the map the importance of biomaterials as evidenced in drug delivery, but even beyond that. And if you look now, some of the greatest inventions, even if they weren't done by Bob, some of the greatest products, even if they weren't Bob directly, they were heavily influenced by Bob's genius.
I love what I do. I think it's a terrific combination of working with young students and postdocs and seeing how excited they are about research. It's been a thrill to come up with ideas, but then start them on the blackboard, take them through test tubes, see them become products. So I love seeing that happen.
If we create more and more Bob Langers, the world is going to be a better place.
I actually think during his own lifetime, he's going to be able to say to himself that he has touched billions of lives, billions.
I kind of judge the award by the company you keep. So I feel if I'm able to get an award with somebody as accomplished as George Whitesides, I feel that means a lot, and it's a very distinguished group, so I feel very privileged to be among them.
My name is George Whitesides. I'm a professor at Harvard University.
George is different than some very, very competent scientists in that he is interested in and opens up a whole new field, a whole new way of discovering things, often develops commercializable technology from that, and then moves on. So he's always looking for new frontiers.
I believe in the word serve, as in science should serve society. But there's also another point to it, which is that it's just fun to do. I mean, there's almost nothing more fun than coming up with new ideas and then trying to get them far enough down the road that people who have the muscle to manufacture and distribute and do things like that see that there's a recognizable object there and can get involved in the process.
Probably his greatest contribution to science and to our economy and to society is the creative people that he has produced.
George is a fantastic teacher, and not just in teaching the science, but he's a great teacher as it relates to giving you lessons in life and business, teaching you how to have the courage and the conviction to do things that you probably wouldn't think you were capable of doing.
I truly believe that society has endless problems in which science and technology are either the solution or a necessary part of the solution. I love working with young people and helping them to figure out that there's a reason for doing what they do rather than just going in and being in the laboratory. And then it's fun. And we get up in the morning and you have a neat problem to solve. So all of those are characteristics that make this endlessly fascinating.